Welcome to the Global Legal Clinic at Southampton Law School. The Global Legal Clinic was established at Southampton Law School to clearly align with the mission, vision and objectives of our law school, operating at a local, national, regional, as well as international level. Our unique and distinct Global Legal Clinic provides a platform for the law school to offer students clinical legal education, which is beneficial for our students to become more experienced legal practitioners.
It's the only type of university law clinic of its kind to offer students hands-on legal experience in a variety of legal areas such as animal rights, environmental law, consumer law, commercial contracts, and also it's very hands-on in terms of the level of experience that the students get. But also there is the opportunity to work with international NGOs and to see real impact in terms of the work that they do. Also networking with judges, barristers, solicitors, law firms and barristers' chambers as well.
We're the only clinic in the UK where everything is student driven. We're one of the only ones that actually sits down with a client, takes their matter and handles the issue from start to finish.
My biggest reflection of being part of the clinic is to be able to establish key skills that are required to be a successful trainee solicitor or to be a future barrister.
I don't think you get this level of hands-on experience anywhere else. As a student, that kind of responsibility and experience is very unique to Southampton.
Me and my partner, we were working on cases where students, as part of the enterprise centre here, had started up businesses and they were looking for advice on how to progress and to continue those businesses after they've graduated. And it was something I'd never done before.
For 6 weeks during the summer, clients came in. There were people who were starting up their own businesses and wanted advice. So they would come to us, we'd hold an interview that day, and then by the end of the day or the next few days we'd send off an advice letter. You get an array of clients, and so I've met with people from all walks of life. It was amazing to actually be able to get so much experience during the summer. No matter where I go with my career, I want to have some sort of pro bono element because I think pro bono is so important, and now it's such a big part of my life.
I got involved with the Peru project from a volunteer perspective. I'm actually Peruvian, and it's been an amazing opportunity to work with not just the Peruvian clinic, but also the clinic in France. Having that multi-jurisdictional application is phenomenal to be able to apply for, vacation schemes or training contracts to say, I've worked with international legal clinics, and it's great to kind of have that experience.
Casecraft are a legal platform automating the small claims process using artificial intelligence. And once we had helped develop the platform, we were offered a paid role with them, which was just so incredibly exciting. I think it really did teach me that you just have to put yourself out there.
I began working with Casecraft at the end of my third year. I actually was studying abroad at the time. Even though I was in Europe, I was studying in Vienna, and I was still able to contribute to the clinic, which was really exciting. We're both really proud that we can continue the partnership between Casecraft and the legal clinic, and there's lots of opportunity for its development.
At Casecraft, we believe that real legal innovation happens at the intersection of practice, education and technology. That's why we're proud to collaborate with the legal clinic at the University of Southampton. It's a mutual collaboration. We support the next generation of legal professionals, and they help us build a smarter, more accessible tool for justice. Together, we're shaping the future of legal services.
I was lucky enough to win the Attorney General and LawWorks' Best Contribution by an individual student, so the clinic puts us forward for awards and nominations for all of our hard work. They do an amazing job at really recognising how much effort goes into the students' side of it.
The clinic is the sort of thing that you don't realise how much it can offer you until you're doing it and you're in the middle of it, and I can't recommend it enough.
We work with non-profit organisations and small organisations, helping people who will be affected by the new legislation. Climate change is a big issue. We need to adapt legally. I believe it's about justice and fairness for everyone.
Within the clinic, I mainly work in the Southampton Advice Representation Centre located in Woolston. You get to go to tribunals, write appeals to the Department of Work and Pensions. So you're communicating with government departments and you're meeting these decision makers, which otherwise you wouldn't really get to do if you're just doing your lectures. If you don't have that empathy and if you don't have that fire within you, that fight, you're not going to get anywhere with helping with them. So you really have to stand hand in hand with them every step of the way.
We take quite a holistic approach to how we teach our students, but also how they treat the client. The steps that we take to ensure that our students are better prepared as solicitors of the future, but also as members of the clinic, is to ensure that the work that they do and the teacher they are provided is of the same standard as they would receive within their training contracts. All the work that they're conducting is conducted under Omar and I's practicing certificates. We are regulated by the Solicitors Regulatory Authority, which is the board that governs solicitors in the UK. And when we're reviewing their work, we are ensuring that the work that they're producing is to the standard of a solicitor.
The chance to work quite closely with our two supervising solicitors, Dr. Omar Madloom and Mr. Keegan Smith, is one of the best parts of the clinic. Their insight from their years in practice and their advice they give you is top notch.
They provide an environment where you feel confident enough to research and to show your skill sets, knowing that you've got a good support safety net behind you. I think it's definitely built my confidence in myself and in my abilities.
The staff at the clinic have been so unbelievably supportive and have really pushed us to go for this and work with Casecraft, because it's really good for employability prospects and it has helped me grow.
We've been so excited to work with the clinic students because they are all so hardworking. They've got great work ethics. They're very intelligent. Obviously, they're all law students, so they pick up on the intricacies of these complicated international laws very quickly. We also know that we're helping them understand the Hague Abduction Convention better. So as they continue with what will be an eminent career for most of them, I'm sure, in law, those who go into family law will be more aware and better able to help the communities around them. We're very happy with all the work they've done.
I can't speak more glowingly of our collaborations and our partnerships with not just local organisations such as Solicitors of Southampton, who have been a fantastic asset to us, but also to the support and sponsorship that we've received from law firms who have really assisted us into being able to provide more services for the public.
Please feel free to contact us if you want to become involved in the distinct and multi-award winning global legal clinic at Southampton Law School.